Welcome to my messy and distressed home studio. I don't know if you can tell, things are all over the place. From your vantage point, it might not actually look that bad, but what I'm attempting to do today is solve for an issue that I've been having with the Universal Audio aux box. So if you're a guitar player, you probably know that the Universal Audio aux box is one of the greatest investments you can make for a home studio, or, people that play in their apartments or anything like that. It is phenomenal sounding, but it has one major flaw that I've uncovered after having it for a few years. And this all started when I built my latest pedal board. So let me show you that pedal board really quick. All right, so if you've watched my videos before, you know that I'm a big fan of stacking Overdrive pedals. The thing that I've noticed with the aux box is if you are running a pedal board into it and have a lot of gain, it doesn't tolerate that really well, and sometimes just by kicking on, the OCD or something, even if it's on a low setting or the D&M Drive, it creates this really annoying high-pitched hiss. So yeah, I'm debating right now if I should plug that in and try to replicate that for you. The thing is, let's do it. All right, so I got everything hooked up for you. You ready? This is just the sound of my guitar running through my amp into the aux box. It's a horrible noise. Turn it off, good. Turn on drive. Now some of you are immediately gonna say, well, that's obvious, you just have the gain too high, or your, guitar is too close to the amp and this and that. No, that's all nonsense. What I found this to be, if you run a really long speaker cable from the aux box to the amp, it can't handle high gain signals for whatever reason. Now, there's a couple Reddit threads on this and some answers online, which are super helpful. But I tested it, and what I did was I swapped out, because I actually do have a really long speaker cable. I swapped it out for like a little 5-foot, everything in the exact same place, same pedals, same distance, same power supplies, no hissing. So what I'm gonna do now, if you enjoy my videos and you wanna keep hanging out and watch, I'm going to do a whole new rig to solve this, but I figured I'd leave you with that so that if you're having hissing problems, it's likely the length of your speaker cable. But what I'm gonna do, if you wanna stick around for my setup, is I have this Delisle amp switcher here, because I like, when I record, to have a bunch of different amps at my fingertips and be able to switch pretty seamlessly between the two. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear this thing apart, my whole studio setup, and I'm going to move some things around and wire things up more efficiently in favor of that issue with the aux box. So. All right, I'm winded. It was a lot of work. So you can see here, this is my speaker cable. I don't know how long this is, but it's gotta be 25 feet, maybe longer. I'm not really sure, maybe 30 feet. I don't remember what I got. It was years ago. Strange thing is, I never had a problem with this until my most recent pedal board, so that's interesting, but it is what it is. Like I said, read online, a lot of people said that they switched out the speaker cable to a shorter one, and that hissing went away. This is the speaker cable that I tested it with. It's this orange one, kind of makes it clear, and you can see this one's probably about 6 feet. So when I plug this one in, same exact setup, same distance, same power supplies, no hissing from the pedal board whatsoever. All right, so it's a few days later, and as you can see, studio's back together. It feels really good to have a nice, clean, put together setup. So to conclude this video, what I'm gonna do is plug the pedal board back into the amp, same setup, same everything, just with the shortened speaker cable, and let you guys see what it sounds like, show you that there's no hissing involved anymore, and that the aux box can handle a little bit of a higher gain setup. But before I wrap this up, I just want to take a second to thank everybody who's watching this. I hope you found this helpful. I know sometimes audio gear can be a little quirky, a little bit weird, so I'm just here to share some of the little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, and I hope that it helps some of you guys out who might be struggling with some of the same issues that I'm having. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna hook everything up, play you guys out, and see you on the next one. All right, here we go. So I got everything plugged in. You can see I've got the same Avatar amp that I was using before sitting on top of the desk. I've got the aux box on top of it. Nothing's changed, just obviously a shorter speaker cable. Still running everything into the deleasal. Got my pedal board on the floor, and here we go. It's just the amp tone. I'm gonna throw on the OCD. As you know before, it hissed pretty much immediately. Nothing. All right, I'm gonna throw on the D&M Drive now with the boost. Now obviously, I'm getting the nice rich amp feedback, which is, you know, typical of any loud amplifier and a hollow body guitar at that, but it's not that high-pitched, like, hissing squeal that you heard earlier in the video. You know, so not bad, you know? I'm gonna throw another drive on top of this now, so we now have the OCD, the D&M boost, and then I'm gonna throw the D&M Drive side. That's So it's obviously way too much gain. It's fun, it's way too much gain. And you can hear the minute I turn the volume on, we start to get that amp feedback. But it's not that annoying, you know, unusable squeal that was happening earlier. So I would say mission accomplished.